Alright, what's up guys? It's Saturday at 10 a.m. I'm feeling kind of tired. It's not that early, but had kind of a late night last night. So far it's been a pretty good day. I actually hit a new low weigh-in. I was 185.8, which is exactly 6 pounds lost since my starting weight. We've been dieting for about 4 weeks now, so things are looking pretty good. Anyway, we are here at the gym. We're actually here this morning because a couple of the guys I'm training to step on stage in the next few months, we're doing just some posing practice this morning, so it's kind of thing we've been doing every Saturday morning. But anyway, in this video, we're gonna talk about how long does it realistically take to get shredded, and I think you're gonna really enjoy this video. But yeah, let's just get to the video.
Better at the right arm, like better, but like I'm more comfortable like this position,
which looks pretty good too. And it looks natural. Yeah, tighten the abs. Yeah, right there. That's when you get it. It's right there. Yeah, that looks super good. And boom. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, there you go. Abs are good there. All right, guys, just having a little snack. This is 93.7 ground turkey with 3 egg whites. Honestly, just kind of craving something weird, but gonna put some Frank Red Hot sauce on it, which is 0 calorie if you didn't know. I kind of like this stuff because it's gross but super good all at the same time. Kind of hard to explain, but basically, yeah, this is 26 protein, only 5 fat, and actually pretty much 0 carbs. So just a little meal update for you guys. And yeah, let's get to the topic of the video now. Alright, what's up guys? So it is currently Sunday now at 1:30, and me and Maddie have basically just been chilling, so relaxing all day. That's kind of what we do on Sundays. But we're gonna go on to the topic of this video now, which is how long does it take to get shredded. I think this video is actually gonna be pretty informative. So if you're interested in losing weight, getting shredded for summer, then this is definitely the video and topic for you. So when we're talking about getting shredded, there's pretty much 2 main factors that we have to consider. And the first is gonna be body fat percentage, like what you're currently at. And the second one is gonna be like, how hard do you want the diet to be? How aggressive do you want to go into things? Because that's gonna dictate how quickly you lose fat. So to talk about the first one, which is body fat percentage, first of all, I wanna say that most people are a lot fatter than they think. I'm not saying that to offend or hurt any feelings, but it's just kind of true. And even myself, knowing that most people are fatter than they think, I still have underestimated how much fat I actually have. Especially if you're lifting weights and you have a lot more muscle, you might look leaner, but you're really not. Now, there's a few pretty accurate ways to find out your body fat percentage. I actually made a video on this that I'll try to link in the description below, which is a super informative video. Now, of course, you could just eyeball it and see what you look like compared to other people that you know the body fat percentage of. I can put on the screen 2 examples of my own body fat percentage that I've tested and what I look like in both of them. And it can be kind of inaccurate, but sometimes that's just the best way to do things. And as long as you're in the general ballpark, then I'm sure it'll still end up helping you. Now, the second thing we're gonna talk about is the dieting speed or the aggressiveness of the diet. I will say that athletes, it would be better to diet slower and less aggressively in order to maintain performance as well as maintain muscle mass. Now, of course, this isn't necessary and completely depends on your goals as well as your sport. I guess 2 really good examples we can use in the men's physique world would be Christian Guzman, who, if you know him, he's capable of getting very, very shredded in about just 12 weeks. And he drops about 20 pounds in that time. But then at the same time, there's athletes out there like Patty Lifts. If you know him, he has his pro card in the natural division. And I want to say that his prep was somewhere around 6 months. So probably twice as long, maybe even a little bit longer than Christian Guzman's. They both have great physiques in the end. I will say that scientifically speaking, Patty is probably a bit smarter when it comes to dieting because he's more patient and taking a longer amount of time. That's just gonna help you maintain more muscle mass. And in the game of bodybuilding, that's a pretty big deal. I think it all just really depends on your goals and where you're at. I will say that the common best, maybe even healthiest rate of weight loss would be about 1/2 pound to 2 pounds a week. And when I say this, I'm talking strictly losing body fat, not body weight. And of course they are a lot different. I think an unfortunate thing has happened in the industry where we start to hear of these fad diets or products out there that will help you lose 10 pounds a week. And of course, some people do actually lose about 10 pounds a week on these. but we know better that that's actually just glycogen and water weight rather than actual fat loss. And in the game of getting shredded, we're very focused on actual fat loss. We don't care about weight loss, fat loss. Got it. So yeah, half a pound to 2 pounds is great. And 3 to 4 pounds I'd say would be like moderately fast. And 5 pounds and over I would say is like extreme fat loss. If you're trying to lose weight slowly, around that half a pound to 2 pounds a week, then a deficit of 100 calories to 250 calories under your maintenance caloric intake is gonna be fine. And you can couple that with cardio for an extra 100 or 200 calories of deficit. If you're looking to lose weight in a moderate speed, I think a deficit of 250 to about 500, maybe even 600 calories from either diet or exercise can help you reach that. And if you're looking for extreme fat loss, you're gonna have to go for a pretty big deficit of over 500 calories, and probably a lot of that deficit should come from exercise so you don't completely go crazy, but I really don't recommend that. Now my biggest tips for these is to definitely have a deadline. I think one problem that I've seen is people without a deadline feel like they're not really working towards anything, and so it almost becomes harder to track macros. As soon as you have like an actual date set, we're like, okay, by this date, by this vacation, or by this competition or whatever it may be, I'm gonna look super good and be super shredded. I think that actually helps motivate you during the period of time where you'll be dieting, and it'll help you stay on track. As well, I think a biggest tip that I wish I would keep myself is to start at a lower body fat percentage, because as we're talking about, your body fat percentage will dictate how quickly you can get shredded. If you're at a very high body fat percentage of around 20%, getting shredded is just going to take a long time. But if you're starting at maybe 12, 13%, losing that 5 to 6% body fat isn't gonna take forever. And I think it's just a lot easier overall that way. But I think the number one tip of them all is to just have a diet that you can sustain. I am definitely a fan of flexible dieting because it allows me to eat all the foods that I love and still lose weight. But there you go, guys, there you have it. That is basically how long it takes to get shredded. I think most people in about 10 to 20 weeks can get pretty shredded. It does take a lot of consistency, a lot of hard work, but if you ask someone that gets lean if it's worth it, they're all gonna say it is, and I can confirm, definitely worth it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, and if you have any more tips for anyone else, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.